Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 10th, 2023. I hope everybody had a great Friday out there. Hope everybody's having a great evening and also staying safe and well out there, and continue to do so also. Um, if you are a new viewer, have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Love to have you on board. Don't hesitate to hit that button. Hit it. Hit that thing. Get them numbers climbing for me again. I want to thank all my subscribers I got so far and hope I have many more to come. And I'm still trying to reach my goal at least by April or May to get way on up there. So, hope everybody continue to help me out and get them numbers climbing and keep on rolling. Alright, in today's video we're going to talk about the HRRR model. We're going to look at the National Weather Service radar for the lower 48, watches and warning map across the lower 48, and also the Storm Prediction Center, where we're going to be looking at some severe weather across portions of Florida tomorrow, and then another severe weather outbreak coming around next Wednesday and Thursday. So stay tuned through the whole video. Watch the entire video. That way you can keep up to date on the latest weather information from my forecast channel. Alrighty. Well, let's dive on into the forecast here now. We're looking at the triple HRRR model for the lower 48. This is the high resolution rapid refresh model. This here's the short-term model that most of us use to predict the short-term range forecast. We use the GFS and European for the longer range outlooks. Okay, we start off at 8 p.m. This is what the radar would look like across the lower 48. You'll see the radar in just a few minutes, and it's pretty well about right on the money. Okay, well, in fact, let's do that real quick. We'll show it to you. Here's a look at the triple HRRR model. Here's a look at the radar. Almost identical to the triple HRRR model. Alright, now as we go forward in time, I'm going to go through. Okay, we stopped at 4 a.m. on Saturday. Most of the precipitation still looks like it's southeast of I-20, all the way from Augusta to Columbia to Sumter and over towards the Outer Banks around the Wilmington area, and over toward the Outer Banks, also back down toward Albany, Georgia, and also back down into the portions of the Gulf waters there in the Gulf of Mexico. Alright, we're going to keep on going forward in time. Okay, we're going to stop it at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Here comes that second batch of precipitation moving into the area. This is the one that's going to produce that wintry precipitation over the mountains. Upstate South Carolina may get in a little bit. Portion of western North Carolina, maybe around the Charlotte area, may get a little bit of snow. If you're east of there, sorry guys, I don't think it's going to happen, but you know, anything's possible. Could see a snowflake or two mixed in with the rain. Right now, indications is supposed to be anything east of I-77, supposed to be just a cold rain. West of I-77, that's where the rain and mixed precipitation and snow and freezing rain and sleet, that's where all that's supposed to occur. But like I said, things can change. I will keep an update on it and see what happens. But right now, that's my current forecast, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so as we go farther in time, the low pressure get cranked up down in the south across Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. And there's that mixed precipitation. There it is, pretty much in the upstate region. Over around Tennessee, also up into Virginia. And as we go forward in time, pretty much the frozen precipitation stays about where I'm expecting it. And see, right across South Carolina, it's all rain, no mixed precipitation or nothing. So right now, like I said, if you live east of I-77, I do not see any snow in your forecast except just a cold rain. Could be a few sleet pellets, maybe a few snowflakes possible, but anything snow accumulation, I do not see it at this time. Alright, now we're going to look at the radar view. we're looking at the lower 48. Here's that active precipitation across from Texas all the way over to eastern North Carolina. We see the heavy precipitation that will continue to lift off to the east, northeast. That's when the low pressure system will come across the Carolinas and lift out into the Atlantic waters. And just want to add in also, it's supposed to be breezy on Sunday. Some areas may get up to at least 30, 35 miles per hour wind gusts. Maybe a peak wind gust up to 40 possible in a few spots, but mainly 30 to 35 miles per hour. Okay, and the West Coast looks pretty quiet. A little storm system coming on board over around California. That'll be our next weather maker later on next week, mid to late next week. That's going to bring severe weather to the south and southeastern United States. More snow and ice across the Midwest into the over into the Ohio Valley. So just be on the lookout for that. I will have more on that as we draw near. Okay, now we're going to look at the watches and warning map across the lower 48. Winter storm watches for the mountains of western North Carolina, where they may get up to at least maybe about 3 to 6 inches of snow in these regions. Special weather statement around the Atlanta metro area, north and maybe a little bit south of there. You may get a little bit of a dusting of snow, maybe a few snow flurries and some rain, a lot of rain in your vicinity as well. Also, we have flash flood watches for South Georgia and also the Panhandle of Florida. A few little flood advisories for a portion of Florida as well. River flood warnings in effect for rivers running high in Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. And over here on the West Coast, it's pretty quiet. Just a few. We've got one little pocket of high wind watch in Montana, a little pocket of winter weather advisory in North California, and a little pocket of wind advisories in California as well. And that's just special weather statements there in Nevada. Okay, Storm Prediction Center time. This is our day 2 outlook for your Saturday. We have a marginal risk in the lighter green, and the darker green there. Yellow is slight risk. The lighter green is thunderstorms. There could be any thunder. There could be some thunderstorms in these areas here. Lighter green cannot rule out an isolated severe thunderstorm possible in these areas as well. Okay, the marginal risk area includes the cities of Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, Clearwater, Florida, Spring Hill, Florida, Largo, Florida. Alright, that's the marginal risk. The slight risk area, this includes Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Ocala, Florida, and Lakeside, Florida. Okay, let's take a look at your probability tornadoes. 5% in the brown, 2% in the green. 2%, your cities include Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Clearwater, Florida, and Spring Hill, Florida. The 5% is Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Ocala, Florida, and Lakeside, Florida. Okay, now the winds the 5% in the brown, and 15% in the yellow, and that includes the same areas I called out just a few minutes ago. As you can see, 5% and 15%. And the hail probability is less than 5% in all areas. Okay, now we're going to take a look at day 3 outlook. Not much activity. It's general thunderstorm along the Outer Banks, southeast Florida, and a portions of Arizona. So there ain't really much there. Just pretty tranquil weather in much of the United States for day 3. Okay, now we're going to take a look at day 4. Potential too low. Day 5. Predictability too low. Day 6. There's that 15% slight risk areas. That would include Memphis, Tennessee, Shreveport, Louisiana, Little Rock, Arkansas, Longview, Texas, and Jackson, Tennessee, where that would be a slight risk area. Okay, now we're going to day 7. Here's another 15% chance. 15% chance. This includes the cities of Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, and Mobile, Alabama. That would be a slight risk. This does not include the marginal risk. And on day 8, it's a little bit too low. But I'm expecting maybe a slight risk or marginal risk over the Carolinas and a portion of Florida on day 8. Okay, well, that covers our weather forecast for today. I hope everybody have a great evening, and we will catch you back in the next one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to hit 100 before Saturday. I hope everybody stuck through the video as well, and we'll catch you back in the next one.